This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through this 2020 No Boundaries model number NB10.6. Okay, so I'm on the door side of the trailer, and first of all, you see you've got stabilizer jacks on the rear here. On the back, you've got a garage door to convert it to a small toy hauler. You got your fenders are steppable, so the fenders are also steps to get up to the top, where you have a bat wing awning. It kind of covers the entire top of the trailer, so you can really get some shade that way, some shelter from it. Of course, you've got storage here, just a water sprayer. That's where you get water from. There are also other attachments that you can buy aftermarket that fit in there, but although that sprayer does plenty. This pulls out right here, and this is your kitchen in a sense. This right here is a cooler, as you can see. You can plug it in to a 12 volt. It's a 12 volt power, but you can plug it into a cigarette lighter or another 12 volt source, and you would operate it from here. I don't know if you can see that very well because of it's hard for me to see because of the glare. Let me get over here. Well, I can't tell for sure, but anyway, you set your temperature here on and off, set your temperature up and down, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Your range top has to be plugged in with these quick connect fittings. Where you see one right here, and then your hose goes over to this fitting right here, which is another quick connect. Make sure you turn the gas on. This lever right there would be off, of course, and when it's parallel with the fitting, it's on. So that's where you turn it on and off. Same way with this one here. This is actually off, but that would be on right there. Okay. Let me see here. You got a kayak rack on the top, of course, and then your tent is up there also, which is pretty neat. So as I come around, I can show you that this is where you check your battery level right here. It's hard to see, but that's all the LEDs are lighting up there. This is to test the level of your fresh water, your onboard fresh water tank right here. It graduates up in 1/3 increments and lights up as it goes. You can operate your water pump, onboard water pump right here. You'd only use the water pump if you're at a campground that doesn't have city water. Normally, 9 times out of 10, campgrounds will have it. But this is kind of a rustic trailer, and some of the better state parks even still don't have plumbing on the campsite. You have a fill station. So the bottom line is, if you don't have city water, you could fill the onboard tank, turn on this pump right here, and it'll operate just like you have, have city water hookup. Okay. You got an LP tank and a deep cycle marine battery. Also front stabilizers. Your spare tire. Now this is where you would fill. Well, let's go back over here. The most common way to get water to the trailer is the city water hookup. So you hook up your city water, turn it on, and it pressurizes the trailer, right? Now if you go to, like I said, to a campground that does not have plumbing on the campsite, you can pre-fill your onboard fresh water tank right here, and then use the pump to pump the water. So you're set for both scenarios. All right. Now this is a step that comes off. It just hangs right here on the tire, so you can use it to step up with, but it does come off. This is a vent for your toy hauler part. If you're to put dirt bike back there, for example, you can vent it right there. You got a 30 amp system, so you got a 30-foot 30 amp power cord right there that comes with it. This means it's got a signal booster for public Wi-Fi, or at least it's wired for it. I can't honestly tell you which it is at this point, but by the time you pick it up, I'll know the answer to that. But that's for public Wi-Fi. Okay, so let me go up the ladder here. Let me back up for a second. Hold on. So you see, you got a ladder going up to the tent deck. We'll show you how this goes down when you come to pick it up. Okay, but as you can see, you've got a nice sized tent with mattress built into it, so it's very nice. Okay. Cool. All right, so you got a door on each side. Okay. This is the cover for the tent right here. You got all the normal things, your air conditioner, and you have a compartment here that you can keep hard things in, like cranks and things like that. A cabinet right there that has a panel on the bottom so you can access the front compartment that the cooler and the cooktop slide in and out of. All right. This device here is a power converter. So what it does, let me climb in here. What it does, it converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC. All right. So let me open it up for you. All right. So on this side you've got regular household type circuit breakers, and that of course is 110 AC, and you can see that's labeled right there. What each one of them are for. Then the power is converted over to 12 volt DC on this side. You see you got 12 volt fuses here, and there's the chart tells you what they're labeled as, what they do. So it turns 110 AC into 12 volt DC. Now those fuses will light up if they blow, so you can actually see them glowing through this perforation here. Also, this thing is a battery tender, so as long as you're plugged in, it's going to sense how much energy your battery has up front, and if it's low, it'll send 10 amps or whatever it needs up there. If it's charged, it'll just trickle a couple, but it'll keep the battery charged, okay? USB charger. This is a GFCI plug. All the plugs on the trailer are wired to this one, so if you're using any of the other plugs and it pops, you reset it here. Okay, these cushions obviously, hold on, let me get back on here. These cushions obviously can turn into a bed. You just lay them out on here. Let's see. You've got tables and a couple holders here on each side. All right. So let me back out of here. Excuse my camera work. Okay. Excellent. So, and again, you come around the back and the door. You just open it up and it goes down into a ramp or a deck type setting. For the toy hauler part. There's a screen in it, so you can see right here. It's got a screen, so you can keep the bugs out and have it opened up while you're sleeping in here if you choose to, or sitting in here at night. So this is kind of neat. All right. I think I pretty much went through the general basics of it. That when you light your cooktop, you have to use a lighter, of course. You got some storage down here, some more parts for your Rhino storage. It comes with a Bluetooth speaker also, so keep that in mind. You have a wireless speaker, so it does a lot, and it gives you plenty of room in a really small package. So what you have to do as an owner, obviously, if you put the tent away wet, you always want to open it up and let it completely dry out. That's very important. Same way with the bat wing. I like to call it a lean-to, but you can call, I'm not sure what the technical term is. Also, the roof is sealed with a lap sealant at the factory. So you're going to inspect all the sealant on this trailer. Every place you see sealant from the factory, including and especially the roof, you're going to do that 3 times a season. You'll do it once in the spring, once in the middle of summer, once in the middle of fall. You go up there, you look around, you check out the sides, make sure all the sealant is nice and tight. Everybody who owns a trailer has to do that. If they don't, they're not doing their end of the responsibility for taking care of it. You have to inspect the seals on all trailers. So keep that in mind. Every 90 days, or 3 times a season. Okay. Also, this does have plumbing, so it has to be winterized. So keep that in mind. You have to replace the water in the system with antifreeze in the fall. So keep that in mind also. All right. So. We'll go over and help you out as when you come in to pick it up somewhat, and we'll get through it. And I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And remember to inspect all the seals on your trailer every 90 days, and just use it a lot. The trick is to being a happy camper is to plan in advance these days. For good state parks, you got to wait 6 months to get a good reservation, so always think ahead. Okay? Thank you.